Hello, doctor.
Hello, sir. So today we have actually gathered here to showcase Sattvic Bhojan.
We would look to show something that is good for everybody on a very broader scale, and we felt that a concept of Sattvic Bhojan would be the best to showcase to everybody. Ma'am, what was there were three types of bhojans that you're telling me.
Broadly, the bhojan is classified into three. Depends on the manogunas. We have three gunas, that is sattva, rajas and tamas. So I'll just first explain what rajas and tamas is. Rajas is a more aggressive, irritable guna, like of a mind. So rajasica food is one which enhances that guna. So that is something which we advise to avoid because it's not healthy. Second is the tamasika guna. Tamasika guna will attribute to having a lot of non-veg, harming other animals for food. That is attributed to tam. That is more of a sedating effect on the mind. Mental dullness, detrimental, feeling sleepy always. So these, like having stale food, having a lot of non-veg. So that also we say please avoid. So coming to Sattvic Bhojan, it's something which is which keeps the three doshas in equilibrium. Everything in Ayurveda, we believe that all diseases come when the three doshas, Vata, Pitta and Kapha, are not functioning properly. So Sattvic Bhojan usually contributes to keep them in equilibrium.
So basically we are trying to keep our those three doshas in balance.
So this bhojan is advised to have every day.
Yeah, we're going to show you very simple recipes.
Yeah,
recipes
which you can
that
follow.
You can follow. Recipes which you can modify to your taste. I would not say taste, but you can utilize different ingredients and modify to your liking. You can have different variations it on a daily basis. Our first dish, as we would like to showcase, is a buttermilk, or more popularly known in Kerala. What we've done is we've added a very interesting ingredient. We are going to add a small amount of turmeric leaf to it. Yeah. So we're going to do a turmeric leaf buttermilk. That's our first dish. So what we'll do is we'll just quickly just cut this down so it's easy to grind. So we're adding a handful of chopped turmeric leaves. Ma'am, you can give me a small piece of ginger. Small amount of ginger, a small amount of chili. We've added curd to this. Now we're going to add salt. The salt that we have added is natural salt, as you can see. We are not using the
refined salt.
The refined salt.
All the ingredients are aiming at digestive. We know curry leaves are very good for solving gastric problems.
Add a little bit of water to this to get that entire more feeling. So now we have all the ingredients here. So we're going to pour this in now. This is our first dish of the day. Yeah?
Yeah.
It's our turmeric leaf buttermilk.
Yeah. Modugari. Cheers.
Cheers. I think we forgot to mention one small thing during our last recipe. That is that there is no utilization of onions
and garlic. Yeah. That is also I forgot to mention. That comes under the tamasic food. So now we're going to make a very healthy salad. The main ingredients are sprouts. We all know sprouts are having very high nutritive value. It is known as the powerhouse of nutrients. Usually those who are going for a weight loss process also prefer to have sprouts because we get weight loss as well as we get all the adequate nutrients.
Energy.
Yes, energy.
Yeah, these are 2-day-old sprouts where we have allowed them to grow a little bit out.
Yeah.
It's very important that the seeds are germinated so that at least of this length, so that you get the full potency of the sprouts.
So we have two types here. One is the black gram and one is the green gram. Green gram. So then we have the other ingredients are for the dressing. We have coconut oil, we have honey, we have lemon juice, a little bit of salt and pepper.
Black pepper.
Yeah.
To this we're adding a small twist of our own. We're going to add a little bit of organic snake gut. We're going to first blanch the snake gut, and then we'll make the dressing, and then we'll do it.
So this has to be cooked
So I'm putting a small piece of snake gut, yeah,
as a whole.
as a whole.
Okay.
Just a little bit of salt, yeah, we're going to add to this. We just want to do a small process called blanching. We don't want to overcook the vegetable because we want a small amount of the crunch.
Yeah, and also
of the snake
a
gut.
lot of overcooking can also, decrease the nutritive value also. So in salads are better when they are a little bit
Yeah,
raw.
raw. So as you can see, ma'am, since we got Karkadam today, it's been raining also.
Yeah, that It adds to the beauty of.
So I think God heard that we're doing our Karkadam show today.
Sure.
Yeah, and he decided to give us some rain as well. Just to remind all of you, we are here at the Raviz Resort and Spa at Ashtamudi, and with me is Dr. Anitha. I'm Chef Ajeeth. Let this blanch for about 3 or 4 minutes. I think this is just about done. I am able to handle it hot, but if you feel that you're not able to handle it hot, please allow it to cool down.
So it's just slightly cooked, right?
Yeah, absolutely, ma'am. We're going to do the dressing for the salad.
This is coconut oil. So why we consider this healthy is because it contains a lot of natural saturated fats. Everyone has a confusion whether having coconut oil will increase their cholesterol level. It's right, but it increases the good cholesterol, that is the HDL.
So, ma'am, if I can have the lemon juice. Yeah. We're not looking at to be overtly lemony, yeah. So just a bit of lemon juice.
Lemon juice,
and
then
honey,
a bit of honey.
Yeah.
As we all know, honey is a good source of antioxidants. Okay, and even lemon juice also very good source of vitamins.
As any dressing should be, it should always the emulsion of liquids. Yeah. So you want to mix it nicely. A
little bit of pepper.
A pinch of pepper is what you're looking at here. Freshly roasted and ground black pepper.
Okay.
A little bit of salt. And what we're going to do is we're going to mix it up nicely. So you can see, it started thickening up. So why we do the dressing first is because we want the entire salad to be coated with the dressing. So every spoon that you take has a taste
of the dressing. So now the sprouts will be mixed.
Yes, ma'am. So we'll add the blanched snake gut to this, and
a little bit of this is the green gram sprout.
2 spoons full.
Now next go into the black gram. 2 spoons.
2 spoons of that.
Nothing is complete.
Nothing is complete in Kerala without the curry leaf.
Yeah.
From what Dr. Anitha has told me, one very important fact of the curry leaf is that it adds fiber to our diet.
Yes.
Yeah. Unlike the Westerners, which we have a lot of lettuce and a lot of spinach, in their diet we have curry leaves, and the raw curry leaves add a lot of fiber in our diet, and of course
it's very good for the digestion.
Digestion as well.
Definitely.
Okay, there's a nice sheen or nice glow it has got from the honey and from the
coconut oil. So our salad is ready.
Our salad is ready.
It's a very healthy salad. For those who are looking out for a weight loss treatment also should definitely try the salad because it has the nutritive value also and all the fibers.
This is a sprout salad with snake gut dressed with coconut oil, lemon juice and honey. So now we will go on to our next dish.
Okay.
Yeah, we are going to make healthy nyamara rice. What I think we'd like to focus on is our nyamara rice. Yeah. And nyamara rice is one of the most healthiest and the one that is endemic to Kerala.
Especially for Karkadam, we know the Karkada Kanni. Most of us prefer nyamara rice for Karkada Kanni.
I think now there has been a resurgence of consumption of nyamara rice after the Karkada Kanni, and the Karkada Kanni kit has become very popular among people during this point of time. So we're going to combine that with black sesame.
Sesame seeds. Okay.
Ma'am, this one you will have to take. I am clueless about black sesame. I know it's healthy, of course.
Okay.
But what are the health aspects of black sesame?
Yeah. Coming to it, I would mainly say it's a very good source of protein, first thing. And it's got a lot of nutrients like magnesium, zinc, calcium. It is believed that a handful of sesame seeds is equivalent to 1 glass of milk, the calcium level.
So we will start with cooking of the nyamara rice. Yeah. You could use the pressure cooker, but I am not a big fan of the pressure cooker because you're cooking under pressure. A lot of the nutrient elements of the nyavara rice can be lost. From what we have discussed, we've realized this. So yes, it takes a little bit of time, but what I would suggest is you actually go for the traditional way of cooking the rice.
It will take around about 1.5 hours to cook.
Yeah. So here we have boiled the rice, and it has taken about 1.5 to 2 hours to
2
boil.
hours. Because we are not doing in the pressure cooker.
Yeah.
This is pressure cooker, it will take about 4 to 5 whistles.
We're going to add a spoonful of coconut oil here. Yeah.
Next is fenugreek.
So here what we've done is we've taken out most of the seeds. Yeah, just one. Yeah, ma'am. I think we can go with the mustard seeds now.
Next we are adding
The black sesame seeds.
just 2 spoons.
We just want to get the flavors out nicely.
A little bit of curry leaves.
Curry leaves. I think we can add the tomatoes at this point of time now.
Yeah. Tomatoes just to add flavor.
Now we'll look at adding the spices now. So we'll utilize
Mix
a small bowl here.
Okay, to mix all the
yeah.
spices.
Here we got the mixture. Here we got the pepper, salt, chili powder, turmeric powder, and coriander powder. Yeah, we're going to add a little bit of water. This is a good way to add spices to your dishes. Even if you're normally making it, because it dissolves the spices and it gives a good mix.
We add it.
Yeah. We put in the masalas and the tomatoes, and they're getting nicely cooked. So once you add a little bit of water and then you add it, what it does is it's able to cook it evenly.
Evenly. Yeah.
So there you go. We're going to add the rice to this now.
So it's actually a flavored rice, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. We are always looking to present well as well. Yeah. There it is, our elli sadam with nyavara rice. So ma'am, we are now back to our curry part.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now
So we have made the rice, so next we need a curry.
we need a curry for the rice. Yeah. So we're going to do something modeled on an erisheri,
Yeah.
but it's called a odacha curry.
Alright.
We have taken elephant yam, we have taken raw bananas, we've added turmeric, a little bit of salt, and we've boiled it nicely till they're nice and soft and they're cooked. Odacha literally meaning that you need to smash them a little bit.
Next, the main ingredient is red beans. As we all know, it's a very good source of protein. It's having very high nutritive value.
We have boiled it, till they're very soft. And of course, we have the ever traditional, the arapa, that we utilize with coconut. It's got turmeric powder, it's got cumin seeds, a hint of salt, and it's been all ground. Of course, we've used a mixie to grind it, but if you have a grinding stone at home, I suggest you utilize that to get the best effects.
Pakka traditional.
Pakka traditional, yeah.
Okay.
Now we will start the preparation of the dish, yeah.
So now we are not using any oil.
We're not using any oil, zero oil.
Because it's boiled, there's a little bit of water content.
There is some moisture in it.
Okay.
Because we'll need a little bit more of moisture.
So add a little bit of water.
Yeah,
So there is also a little bit of turmeric into it.
absolutely, absolutely. The turmeric, I think, is one of the most important parts.
Yeah.
We're going to add some of the red beans as well to it. Yeah, and I want you to continuously kind of have a small mashing action to it. Yeah, which is where we get the entire odacha curry feeling from. Again, pepper is one of our or black gold, as the foreigners have called it, is one of the most wanted material as far as Kerala is concerned. So curry leaves, again, it's one of the most inseparable part of Kerala food.
Nice aroma of the curry leaves are already coming out.
Yeah. We can add the arap now.
I think it's ready.
Absolutely, ma'am. Does it smell good?
Yes.
I think you're already feeling hungry, I think.
Really.
This is our odacha curry. We have made our odacha curry with elephant yam, red beans and
Plantain.
raw plantain. Our next half of our meal is a quick stir fry or
Okay, or thoran.
or a thoran, as we all our Malayalis would like to call it, the thoran. We've got a special vegetable. Well,
It's an organic.
special for the rest of the world maybe, but for all of us, you know, we are very familiar with the KOVAYKA or tingli, or for the Western audience, it comes from a family of gherkins, as they would call it, or cucumber, as they would call it.
Cucurbitaceae family.
Yeah, exactly. You can see how how we've done it. Yeah. So we're not looking to cook it long. Yeah, it's just going to be a very quick procedure. Just take out the ends of the thing and
Thinly chopped,
just thinly sliced.
sliced. Sorry.
Yeah,
It's a very simple recipe,
very simple, extremely simple recipe.
but very healthy.
Yeah, we are going one step ahead here, and we're not using coconut oil at all. Let your pan heat up. Yeah, you just need to maybe just check the temperature on the pan.
Mustard seeds.
Mustard seeds. So we're going to dry crackle the mustard seeds.
Okay.
So
Next
our
thing.
next thing, ma'am, I think we'll add the coconut.
Coconut.
Yeah.
Okay. Little bit of turmeric.
A pinch of turmeric to that. Yeah. Some salt. Some curry leaves, ma'am, please. There you go. A little bit of the green chili.
Just for a little spice.
Yeah. And to this mixture, we'll add the
KOVAYKA.
KOVAYKA.
KOVAYKA is really good for those suffering from diabetes.
I think that looks really good, ma'am.
Yeah.
I just like to add a little bit of water to,
So that it cooks.
yeah.
You don't want it to be overcooked also.
No, ma'am, absolutely.
Right.
Yeah. You don't want to lose the nutritive value of the KOVAYKA, and here we have not even added oil to it, as you can see. Yeah. So of course, a little bit of the coconut. The coconut will have a little bit of the oil in it.
Yeah.
So that's going to be there. This is our oilless KOVAYKA thoran. Yeah. This might be the epitome of our Sattvic Bhojan that we're
Yeah, I
looking
know.
at.
It
yeah.
looks very, I would say, fresh.
Yeah, the colors stand out. I mean, I guess this is how you want your KOVAYKA to be done. At the end of every meal, we need to have a dessert.
Yeah.
Dessert is the
So
end
we'll go
of the
for a
meal.
traditional dessert.
A sweet tooth, yeah. We're doing a chutta ada.
Ada. Yeah.
We have used ragi padi, and we have used red rice powder to make this ada. We've kept it slightly loose. Yeah, we mix it with hot water. We're going to fill it with coconut.
Coconut.
We've taken a little bit of care to do it. Take a little bit of less mature coconut,
Okay.
so it's a little bit more sweeter
Having it raw.
having it raw. Yeah.
Another main sweetener is palm jaggery,
Or karipeti,
karipeti.
as we would popularly call it in Malayalam. It's karipeti.
It's a natural sweetener. It's a very good substitute for white sugar.
I'm going to shave off the karipeti nicely. Now you can add a little bit of spices to this, but then since we are looking at a Sattvic Bhojan, that's why we decided that we don't want to do a spice element.
What type of
into it.
spice can we add, chef?
Ma'am, I think we can you can add that. Looking to add a little bit of cardamom powder would go very well with this.
Okay.
Yeah,
Chuk is also good.
Chuk will go very well with this. I just want to
Heat
kind of
it.
make a little bit soft, so that it's a little bit pliable easily. So when myself and doctor were discussing regarding the menu, one of the things that we discussed was
Using ragi.
using ragi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's something which people don't use usually, We all know it for kids, like infants. It's got a lot of nutritive value. In the sense, it's a very good source of calcium, and also very good for diabetic people.
Use the heat to cook it nicely. Here again, for all our convenience and purposes, we could use a little bit of coconut oil or things can be utilized. But we are absolutely saying no to coconut oil just for the health purposes.
Okay, so I think it's almost ready.
Yeah, it's almost ready. We want that nice, we want that banana leaf to be,
nicely.
Yeah, nicely crisp and done, yeah. There you go. So, that's our dessert. That's our ragi chutta ada stuffed with coconut and curry pitti or tanjagi. Thank you very much.
Thank you.